How did you encounter that when you were younger?
Yeah, I'm fairly curious, so I like to take things apart and try to figure out how they work. Gets me in trouble at times. One trick I've learned with that, and I've shared this with my viewers, is these days you can record yourself on your phone. If you're going to take something apart and you're worried about being able to get it back together, just record
Mm.
yourself on your phone taking it apart. So then you can go, oh, that's right. That's where that piece goes.
Yeah.
Pretty simple thing. When I was younger and you were younger, it wasn't so easy to have to record something, then immediately be able to look at it. Right. And now we have this technology that makes that fairly simple. So I've learned a lot of stuff. I learned a lot of stuff from my brother. My brother is very handy. He's when my dad left, I went to live with my brother and his wife. At the time, so I learned a lot from him. But there was also things that I was a little embarrassed to ask my brother about, because he's my brother.
Mm.
He's my brother. He's not my dad, and maybe you're embarrassed to ask your dad too at the same time. And so I kind of, a lot of times we turn to friends. I learned how to tie a tie from my roommate when I was 19. He's the one that really, he was always well groomed. He always looked sharp. And he
Mm.
would always say, Rob, you got to pay attention to that knot. And so in my video, I actually say, because as you're building the tie, you do kind of got to pay attention to the knot. Because if you don't, at the end, you have this big, big knot, so you got to, anyway. So I've learned a lot of things that way. And I've, learned a lot of things just by asking questions and, through trial and error. So I was trying to make a channel that would be boiled down. You're not spending a half hour of me trying to entertain you. I'm more trying to get to the heart of the problem and solve it for you so you can get out. I don't want people spending their lives on the internet. We spend too much time on our phones and on the internet, and I'm guilty too. We
Mm.
need to be outside enjoying life. Life's too short.